Hi, my name's Abby Van Vliet, and the project I took was 4-H around the globe, which I won state fair selection in. This project provides a foundation of 4-H programs in all countries all across the world, and you also get to learn about their climate, culture, and what languages they speak. This was my favorite project that I've ever done in my many years of 4-H that I've been in. I've always been involved in my own community 4-H and state, and I even attended a national 4-H conference. But this was the first time that I had ever looked at 4-H beyond the United States. This project helped create a foundation for me to want to continue to learn about countries beyond the one I'm in and what their 4-H programs are like. My favorite section in this project was the Learn by Doing section. This is because most of the project is based on research and reading facts that they provide you. But this last section, you got to actually create something with your hands. So what I created was African plant-based soap. This was my first time creating soap, and I learned that it was really easy to make. So here is my soap that I created. It is purple and lavender scented because purple is my favorite color, and I love the scent of lavender. This project allowed you to create any scent and colored soap, so you got to personalize it to what you would want it to be. Another section that I really enjoyed was one about 4-H symbols. I learned that each country has its own unique symbol for 4-H, and the project book itself provided a whole list of pictures of clovers from all over the world. But one of the more interesting parts of this section was that you got to design your own clover that represents a part of 4-H. So I decided to create a clover that describes my club. And instead of just creating one by myself, I decided to ask my club members to help input of what our clover would look like that describes our club. And so this is the design that we came up with. Each one of the petals contains a symbol of projects that most of our members take. One thing I learned from this project was how much 4-H is in other countries. I learned that 4-H is involved in around 80 different countries. And a lot of these programs are similar to ours, but they have different attributes as well. This is because climate and culture can determine what a 4-H program might look like. For example, it might not be possible to grow all crops and raise livestock in certain climates, so then projects in those categories wouldn't make a sense as it would here. And I learned that even though our programs might be different from each other and what projects you take, you're all still getting the same ideals, which is allowing kids to grow as leaders and gain skills that they wouldn't gain in other places. I would recommend this project to anyone that's looking for something beyond their own community. If you've gotten involved in 4-H beyond your own club, but you still want to get more, because this project starts the foundation to want to go explore other programs of 4-H. And I could see this project leading people to even want to go visit 4-H programs abroad when that might be possible. All in all, this was one of my favorite projects I'd ever taken, and I hope this might help other people want to take this project as well. Thank you.